Guys, let's get straight to it. So, the Great British Pound CAD trade that I sent in to the channel on Telegram. Why did it work? So basically, the 4-hour supply zone is here. So as you can see, I've drawn it from the last candle, the last up candle before the big impulse, the big move. So again, this move to be valid has got to break structure. As you can see from this line here, it broke structure. So when price pushes through the structure, you know, obviously some type of institution or banks have been involved, so they've moved a lot of money from this area. So what I tend to do is, I'll just delete that. What I tend to do is I will draw the supply from this level here and bring it over. So if any time that you see that I've put 4 hour, that will be a 4 hour supply or demand level. So when you see that, that's 4 hour, and if obviously I put daily in the analysis, that means that's drawn on supply and demand from the daily. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, that's one confluence. Another confluence is the downtrend, the bearish trend here, as you can see. So that's a bearish trend, that's the second confluence. And the third confluence is a resistance level. As you can see, there's a resistance level here. Soon as price come up into this level, you tap the supply, come down again, tap the resistance, and maybe tap the supply, push down, went for TP1 and straight into TP2. As you can see, TP1 was, we had a stop loss of 70 pips, and TP1 was, just bear with me, 87 pips. The reason I've just gone over 1-to-1 risk to reward is to accommodate the broker spreads, so they'll obviously take the commission off of every trade you take out. So I always go a little bit over just to accommodate that. TP2 was 146 pips. It smashed TP2, and we could have pushed it even further and left the runner, but obviously, you know, as long as you get a good 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 RR, there's no point being greedy in the markets. So yeah, that's exactly why this trade worked out. What I am going to do is I'm going to delete all this, and I'm literally going to go over it with you all now. Okay, so from scratch, we look for a big impulse move. There's obviously, as you can see on the 4 hour, this is a supply. So that's a supply level. As you can see, this is kind of a breaker structure, but I can't say it's absolutely amazing, but it's still a breaker structure. So yeah, this will be a level that I'm interested in. So yeah, just let me delete that now, and we'll get back to the trade we've already took. So here's the big impulse move. As you could see, the move has broke structure, like I said before. There's the boss. Another thing to mention in a second, there's the supply. Now remember, the supply has always got to be from the last bullish candle, and it doesn't matter where the wick of the bullish candle is. A lot of people would draw the supply from here. A lot of people would draw the supply from here to the top of the bullish wick. Now that's not wrong, but I always like to go to the point of liquidity as well. And what makes it an even stronger supply is the fact that obviously here's the last bullish candle before the push down, but what happened? This candle took out liquidity. As you can see, it took out the liquidity off the 4 hour candle. So if you're not understanding that, you'll have to search up a bit more about liquidity, but that's the liquidity being taken there off this candle before the move down. So yeah, that made it even more of a strong supply zone, and obviously vice versa for the demand. So yeah, this is me drawing the demand supply, sorry, for how it, as you can see, price come into this level, tapped it, and as soon as it tapped it, it was pushing out. Now I've got to be a bit more patient on the 4 hours and the daily and the weekly time frames, because obviously, you know, each candle represents a 4-hour candle. Daily, for example, each candle represents a daily candle. Weekly, each candle obviously represents a weekly candle. So yeah, you got to be a bit more patient, and sometimes these trades can take a good week, or you know, sometimes it can take only a day, and you can push out within a day, and you can hit your TPs within a day. Obviously in this case we did. So yeah, then I'll look for other confluences around this area. Now, as you know, the more confluences you get, the more solid the trade will be. So for example, downtrend, it's a bearish trend there. That's a bearish trend. Now another one would be resistance level. So here will be support, as you can see. Let me just mark this out for you a bit clearer. Support, price reacted from this level, pushed up, price reacted there, pushed back up there. And as you can see, when the move happened, because like I say, these institutions move that much money, it doesn't really matter about support and resistance for them. It smashed straight through, and again, this will be called a break and retest. So that was where the break was, and here's the retest and a big move down. So yeah, that's exactly why I took that trade. If you do like these videos, just let me know, and I'll make some more videos. No problem. Thanks for watching.